Taraji P. Henson. I feel like we need confetti. We need confetti, balloons.
Oh, thank you.
You look fire today.
Thank you so much.
What's up, baby?
Everything and nothing at the same time.
What do you mean? Everything is happening in your life?
And then nothing. Like, I mean,
really?
Like, yeah. If that makes sense.
It does make sense. The world is a weird place right now.
It's really strange, but I'm trying to stay afloat and find happiness and joy, and because that's the rebellion.
Yes, of course.
That's the fight back.
I just watched My Happy Place on CNN and watched you in Bali. Now I feel very connected to this thing in your Bali because you came on my podcast. We talked about you needing to go to Bali.
I was on my way to Bali.
You went to Bali. Then you came back. And when did you do the CNN special? On that trip?
I went again. When they reached out and was like, where do you want to go? What's your happy place? I was like, Bali. So they sent me back.
And they paid for that?
Yeah.
Nice. Yes. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. That's so good. So you've been a couple of times.
Yes.
I gotta go.
You must.
His new movie called Let's Get to the Business, and then we can talk about catch up and all the fun stuff. Straw with
I love my Teyana.
Come on, Teyana Taylor.
Let me tell you about that young lady. She checks all the boxes.
What do you mean?
She can do everything.
Yeah, she can.
And she doesn't leave anything on the table. Every talent that she has, she taps into it, whatever it is. She's just incredible. She's the one to watch.
We all know she's done some great stuff acting, but like when she gets near you, you know, you're Taraji P. Henson.
She's Teyana Taylor.
I know, but she has her acting career is much newer than yours.
Right,
I just wondered if there was anything you shared with her or any of that energy.
Interestingly enough, we didn't have any scenes together in this movie. I think the last scene of the movie is when we interact, when we actually see each other face to face. Now I passed her, you know, on the lot, you know, on a day, because we shot it in 4 days.
Oh, wow.
I was still working on fight night. So I didn't really interact with her that often. I think I remember seeing her one time on the lot, and we hugged up. I saw the babies. I hugged her mom, and
so cute.
That was it. Yeah. But I never saw her really on set. But I don't know if I could talk about this, but you know, she has this, does she talk about what she's got coming out, her music? Let me shut up.
Yeah.
That's her business to tell.
I don't know.
Thank you.
She was working on a secret project at the time.
Yeah. So anyway, we worked on some things together, and she just kept going, saying how honored she was to have me on. And I'm like, I'm honored. I'm honored that you would even think of me, you know. So I think the respect goes both ways.
Oh, I love what you're hinting at, though.
Tiana, she trying to get it out of me.
No,
I ain't saying nothing.
Tiana, I love what she's hinting at. We're going to leave it right there on the table.
That's it.
But is there a thing you tell? Because I'm sure you work with young actresses that are, I just wonder, because you're so good at what you do. You're such a pro. You're such a goat at it. Like, are there things for a young up-and-coming actors, or is there things that you tell them or you share about the craft, about the career?
I just try to tell them, you know, just keep working. Keep working. Don't ever feel like you've arrived. You can always go deeper. You know, don't take yourself too seriously. Try to live in between takes, you know, because I don't, you know, especially this character that I played in Straw, I'm glad we got it in 4 days, because, you know, sometimes that energy can stick with you. You know, try to use your body as an instrument, right? So, like, you know, a trumpet player, they know how to hit F flat, F sharp, immediately. You know, use your body as the instrument. Don't take all day to get to those emotions. Train your body to turn it on and turn it off, you know. Things like that.
Is that for survival,
most importantly,
too, right?
have fun.
But what about those people that do, like, they like
and
in character
I can't
for
judge
a whole month?
I can't judge that.
But you don't do that.
Oh, hell no. I got my own problems.
You don't need the character's problems.
No. I literally can, you know, I was talking to Jussie the other day, and I was telling him about Straw, and he was like, what? What are you talking about? You were the one on Empire. Lucian. And then they cut. You be like, move out the way. I got to go play my game. But that's because I've trained myself. Like, my body is my instrument. It doesn't take me long to get emotionally where I need to be, because I've trained my body.
That's so interesting to me.
Yeah.
That you could just do that anytime.
I can just do it, drop of a dime.
Does that must freak people really close to you out, like your man or something, like a man, like in a relationship? Does that?
I've heard before. Are you serious? Are you really crying? Is this? I'm like, bitch, I'm serious. This is a real hoe. I get offended because, I mean, I'm grateful to God that I'm good at what I do. But come on now, I'm a real person. Yeah. You know, I'm a real person that have real fucking feelings.
And you here pouring your heart out and somebody's like, are you acting?
That part. That makes me want to fight you.
That means you're a really good actor. That's all that.
But I don't act in real life. Like right. There has to be a line. Like I can't, the thing about me is I can't tell a lie. Taraji P. Henson, don't tell me what you did. Don't tell me where you stashed the body, because if they come asking, my eyes, I'm going to sweat. I'm going to do everything.
I'm so surprised.
Yeah.
I thought actresses were great liars.
I can act my ass off because that's what I'm supposed to do. But in real life, if I'm acting in real life and acting on the stage or on the film, where's reality happening?
So interesting.
You know what I mean?
I always thought that was a good actress. It's just they could lie and make it real.
I cannot tell a lie. I cannot. I am horrible at it.
That's always why I thought I'd be a bad actress, because I'm a bad liar. So
you'd probably be a great actress.
I think so. Now I feel like I've missed the mark.
You ain't missed the mark.
Ain't too late,
never
right?
too late.
It's never too
you
late.
You saw that 80-year-old just graduated from college.
You might have seen me in State Property too, T.
I would go look at it. You might have seen me. Is it on Tubi?
I'm in Brown Sugar. You saw me in Brown Sugar.
Yes, I saw you in Brown Sugar.
Also, recently you have seen me in the Lisa biopic on Lifetime television.
I have to go watch that. I haven't seen that yet.
And Survival of the Thickest. I play Maya the Dawn. I'm going to send you.
She got a resume over here talking about.
Can I send you my acting reel?
Please do.
And you'll give me like real tips and real.
Absolutely.
I saw Mary the other day. Mary said, I just saw the Lisa movie. You should act more because you're real natural on camera. I said, okay, Mary.
I'm going home to watch it.
And I was in Empire episode with you. I did.
Sure were.
Gabby directed.
Gabby.
That's it.
Gabby.
Yeah, she directed that episode.
That felt like it was so long ago.
It was so long ago. How do you remember that time?
Because people don't let me forget it.
No, I mean. I don't mean how do you remember it. I mean, like, how do you think about it that time? Like,
it was a good time. It was a good ride. I mean, the things, we shook up the world with that shit. Like, people were talking about us in Russia, in Germany. Like, it was crazy.
I remember that too, watching that shift for you. Like, you went
because I was under the radar. And it wasn't like I wasn't working. I was doing
you was already a baby boy.
I was literally under the radar though. Like paparazzi wasn't jumping out on me. People weren't screaming and chasing the van and banging on it and risking their life. But the cookie thing made me pop culture. Yeah, I was hood classic, and then I became pop culture.
Did anything surprise you about that, going through that journey of like, a lot?
It took me by surprise. I mean, I knew we had something good, but I didn't realize it until we went to Paris and screened it there. And it was 1,500 seats, standing room only. And I remember the audience didn't know I was there. They thought it was just Lee Daniels on the panel answering questions. And then when it got to the cookie questions, Lee Daniels said, well, why don't you ask her yourself? Before he could say my name, get it out, all the way out, the entire room stood up and was screaming. And he didn't say Cookie, he said Taraji P. And they was like, wow! They got up and started screaming, and I started ugly face crying.
Oh,
no, because I had been told that black didn't translate overseas my entire career.
Wow.
They kept saying, "Oh, they don't understand black movies over there. Black women aren't a hit over there. They're not gonna. It doesn't translate." So I ugly face cried because I was like, y'all motherfuckers lied to me. Which I knew because I know what our culture does, so.
It's another thing to experience it and to see it firsthand.
Yeah.
You killed Fight Night too, by the way.
Thank you.
That looked like it was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. That one made me realize how much I've been working because I got on the set the first time the entire cast was there, and I was like, dang, I worked with everybody up here except for Sam Jackson. That was my first time working with him.
You never worked with him?
Never worked with him before.
I feel like that's a movie waiting to happen. You
for
and
sure.
Sam, something.
Say it again. You hear that, don't you, God?
Something. I feel like it should be an action movie with
something. What?
The world's
I
ending.
say motherfucker with him. Yeah. That's my favorite word. Fuck. That man know he can curse.
He started his career in his 40s, I believe. Sam Jackson.
It's never too late.
See that? Look at that.
Never too late.
Look at that, Sam.
Shit, my first movie was I was 29. Baby
Wow.
boy, I was 29.
Wow.
I ain't look it. I still don't look my age. I think the nurse that clocked my age was drunk. I think she inverted the numbers.
Yeah,
or
she was mistaken. She was mistaken. Wow. So at 29, so then at 28, were you worried it wasn't gonna happen?
No, I knew it was gonna happen. I saw it. My father had already sold those seeds to me. I literally got off the flight. I was when I landed. When I first got to LA with shades on, with my baby on my hip, talking about no pictures. Didn't nobody know who the hell I was. But that was the.
You're so crazy.
That was the confidence I had because I was prepared. Like I went to Howard. I studied with the best. You know, I knew the talent that I had, and I didn't see me in anything. And so I knew there was a space for me. It was just a matter of time.
I love that. You manifested this whole thing.
You have to.
Yeah. So this movie is you, Teyana, and Sherry Shepherd.
Yes.
That sounds like a fun. I mean, I know you didn't do much with Teyana, but that must have been a fun shoot.
Yeah, I did most of the stuff with Sherry. Most of the scenes with Sherry because of what my character is going through. But you know, it's a single mother who reached her last straw. I've been there before, but my saving grace and what stopped me from, you know, snapping was God, the grace of God, and my family. I had an incredible support team.
What is the thing that takes you there, though? What is the thing that gets you to your last straw?
Treating my child wrong, you know, we feel the pain more than they do. Injustice when I feel like you doing me dirty, you doing my child dirty. You know, you're not being fair. Like I hate mean people, negative bullshit, you know, stuff like that sends me, you know, but because I have an incredible sister circle, I have support. You know, Janai didn't have anybody. I never got put out because I had family that would slide me a 50 or 100 or, you know, pay the phone bill when I couldn't, you know, but Janai didn't have a support system. It was just her.
Oof. And she got put out.
A lot of things happened to her. Okay. It's like that day where it's like, what else can happen? You shouldn't have asked. Yeah, it's that.
It happened.
Everything that could go wrong goes wrong for her.
And it was the last straw, and then there's bank robbing. Is this right?
Well, you got to watch it. I'm not going to sit up here and tell
right.
you.
Sorry. I'm in, by the way. So I'm in, and I'm going to watch now. You just being in that space is I'm in. I'm all the way in. I watch everything that you're into. You already know that.
Thank you so much, Angie.
All right. So Taraji in real life, her questionnaire, Taraji, last thing she ate was Branzino. Of course, that's why she's so glowing and healthy. She eats healthy. Your karaoke song, Long Walk.
Yes.
Jill Scott.
That's my favorite song to sing karaoke.
Do you body it?
Absolutely.
That's a Jill Scott.
Jill Scott is like one of my favorite singers of all times, and I keep telling her that what is it? Crown Royal on Ice. She cheated us, man. 2 minutes, girl. Every time I get the mic, I'm gonna say this. I told her, I said, you cheated us. 2 minutes. We need at least 10 minutes of that song.
At least.
Okay, 10 minutes. 7. Can we get 6? Right?
I always loved the one of her in the Dave Chappelle movie when she has that moment with Erica and they're going back and forth.
Oh, about
when they're both like riffing. This
what's the song? If you don't worry
it's the Roots.
about where I could have loved this song. But if the homies, baby, don't worry. You know that you got me. That song.
If you are
worried about where, yes, I've been on who I saw. Oh, yeah.
That's my shit. I love that.
I love that.
You never saw that, Ivy? No, Jill
did the original.
Jill did the original. Erica sang it, but at the David Chappelle block party, they did it together.
Yeah.
But there was a moment where they were like, it was sisterly and there was love.
It was a little competitive.
But the competitiveness in the both of them came out, and they did this like sparring thing that was phenomenal.
Yeah, no, it was incredible. It was incredible.
Erica,
you gotta watch it.
No, you gotta watch. Whoever has not seen it, go watch it, and you're welcome.
I know the beat. I know exactly the beat.
Because it's not only that they're both biting it, but you watch the.
You see the competitiveness.
The competitiveness come alive.
It was friendly though. It wasn't like crazy.
It was friendly, but it was
It was there.
No, it was there.
There was some history behind that.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Have you ever do that? Do you ever? Because I can easily snap into that. I can get into
being competitive.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
But inappropriately competitive ever?
No.
Okay.
No. You're an athlete. We can say that now.
First of all, I'm not an athlete.
Yes, you are. You play golf, bitch. That's not easy.
She said I'm an athlete.
You're an athlete. That's competitive spirit.
It is competitive.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm not an athlete, but I am competitive.
You are. You are a bodybuilder. You are a bodybuilder, which is an athlete.
I'm not a bodybuilder.
Yes,
now.
you are.
Kind of pushing it.
You are a bodybuilder. But yeah, super competitive. All right, wait. The last hole you went down, gospel hip hop.
Well, you know what? And it took me by surprise because on my feed, you like one thing and then all of a sudden it all comes up.
Yes.
It's really a thing.
God bless the little Pakistani man who dances, because now my whole feed is like people from Pakistan dancing.
Yep.
And it's quite enjoyable.
Yes.
And golf.
Yeah, of course.
So you have gospel hip hop.
Gospel hip hop, and it comes through my feed. And one night I must have posted in my stories about 20 different groups singing, because they would do like They Not Like Us, that beat, but it would be spiritual. You know what I mean? It'd be gospel. So I found it very interesting and dope. Like,
I'm gonna check it out.
What?
Who knew? I'm going down the rabbit hole.
Exactly.
All right,
you thought it was gonna be some mess, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I would never. I would never assume that about you, T. All right, we have a little game. We're gonna do our digital game. Will you do this with us?
Sure.
It's a segment that we've done a couple of times. We just recently did it with Coco. It's a Ivy. What is the name of it?
Check it or let it slide.
It's called Check It or Let It Slide.
Oh Lord.
So, situation occurs. Do you check somebody about it, or do you let it slide? And if you check them,
I'm a new me now. I'm sober now. So.
You're sober. You've been to Bali multiple times. Yes. You're at one and peaceful.
I'm checking out gospel rap.
This will be both. This will be for both of us. I think for both of us to answer. Yes. Okay. Set it up, Ivy.
All right. This is Check It or Let It Slide. I'm gonna give you some circumstances. You gonna let me know if you're gonna check it or you're gonna let it slide.
Okay.
All right. He posts you on close friends, but never on the main feed.
Oh, I'm checking that shit.
Word. I agree. I concur.
I'm checking that.
I concur.
What you hiding, ho?
So not only is she checking it, but she's checking it immediately.
Immediately.
How soon should you post somebody that you're talking to?
Well, if we serious, you better be posted. If we just met, no. You might need to know nothing yet. I don't even know if it's time to post you yet.
Is there a time?
We don't know if it's gonna stick.
Is there a time?
When you know it's sticking. I can't answer that for everybody. When you know it's sticking, then you post.
I feel you.
I'm to the point where if it ain't no ring, well, I ain't even trying to get married no more. So that I'm gonna say this for the young ladies. If the ring is on the finger, then that's when you post. I wouldn't post nothing unless I knew it was very serious. Because otherwise, it's looking like a revolving door.
Hello.
Ooh.
But I'm not judging. I'm just. You asked for my little bit of opinion. I just gave it to you.
I love you so much. Okay, go.
Check it or let it slide. He tells you he's intimidated by how powerful you are.
Oh, I have to check that.
Me too.
Yeah, because that's not going to last. So I'm not going to dim my light for you, ho.
Everybody's a hoe out here.
Well,
so many hoes out here.
Many hoes. So many hoes.
Come on
now.
Your homegirl keeps calling your ex her bro.
No. Checking it.
We got to check that.
ASAP.
Yeah.
Checking it. By the way, I don't know.
I think
we've checked everything, right? We've checked. We're pretty much out here checking it all.
I mean, a lot of this shit is out of pocket.
It's out of pocket. The fuck? It's out of pocket, ho.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Bro.
A co-star tries to give you acting notes.
So this is for her, not for me. Okay. Because you saw me in Paper Soldiers too, right? You saw me. All right, so This is for both of us. Or State Property. You might have seen State Property.
Right.
Kevin Hart's first movie. So yeah, give it to us, the actresses.
Okay, the actresses.
Yes.
A co-star tries to give you acting notes unprovoked.
It depends on who it is.
Sam Jackson's okay, no?
You know, Sam,
Maybe.
maybe. But I think those, they know better. They wouldn't. If, you know, bitch. Let me see your resume. I mean,
Right. See, so for me, as if this was a question to me, and you were the person giving me advice,
But
I
you
would
know
be
what?
thrilled to have that advice
But
from
here's
you.
the thing: a seasoned actor would never. That's not something you do. It's an
Really?
understood language. Yeah, you wouldn't. Not unless someone asked. If you ask me, then I will. But I'm not going to put it on you. Not unless I see you struggling. Then I'll be like, maybe try this. But if I'm not.
Has anybody ever given you something as a seasoned actress already, and somebody gave you something that actually worked or was good?
Oh, absolutely. The director.
There it is. Okay, check it or let it slide. You post something powerful on social media and someone replies, "You're doing too much."
You gotta let that shit slide.
Really?
Because they all talking. Then I'm not gonna say I always let it slide, but a lot of times when you respond, you're responding out of your trauma. You understand what I mean? Because if you're healed, that shit ain't gonna bother you.
Yeah, let it slide.
Let it slide.
I agree. Let it slide, unless
they say something about my kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say
meet me
this.
outside. Meet me outside.
If you say something about the kid or somebody you care about, or you say something, I don't know, every now and then.
Sometimes, but you know what? You just literally you have to let it slide because you're giving power to a ghost. Who knows who this person is?
You know what I've been finding myself lately? I want to jump in when it's not about me.
Right.
Like I find myself wanting to defend people on socials, and Brittany has been pulling me back away from my phone.
I will type a whole paragraph and then be like, "What are you doing?" and delete it. Yeah, really,
me too.
That's
Daily.
Why am I? Why give your expel your energy on that?
Okay, so the short answer for us is we both let it slide.
Let it slide.
But don't get fucking crazy.
Don't get. Like the bitches that said my bling was fake. Go ahead and believe what you will, sweetie. I bet you don't see this money, what I spent on that ever in your lifetime. You've never seen it. But see, I can't say that. But you understand? I can't say that to the people because then I sound like the bully, right?
You're
I
responding.
was clearly standing in shade, bitch. I mean, you show me diamonds that bling in the shade and in the dark. Like, come on. If you really think Taraji P. Henson out here walking around with fake diamonds,
check again, babe.
But see, I don't have nothing to prove to them. Even though they just did get under my collar, and I said, but see, I have a mic, bitch. You don't.
Annabelle,
let it slide.
I let it slide.
Let
I
it
ain't say that.
slide.
I said it today.
All right,
and I said something on the Sherry Shopper show.
a younger girl keeps calling you auntie every time she sees you.
I don't mind that. Depending on the age.
Yeah, bitch, don't be the same age as me calling me auntie.
Now I'm gonna check your ass. I'm gonna check your old. It's like no, I actually don't mind that. I don't mind that from the babies. My son 31.
But auntie,
what's wrong with? I'm a fly auntie. It depends on how you take auntie. I have fly aunties.
Angie not jacking it.
Yeah, I'm not really into it. I'm not into it, but I'm not gonna check it because it's not that serious. It's not like it's hurting my feelings. It's just like you're gonna get less of a happy response from me.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
You like it.
I don't like it or hate it. It doesn't bother me.
you. So we're letting it slide.
I'll let it slide.
Let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide too. I'm not gonna check.
Because it's for me, they're not coming at me. It's not demeaning. It's actually looking up. That's how I take it, and that's how they say it. Like that auntie, that cool ass auntie that they like to talk to. That's how more I take it.
Okay,
I take it more like that. She's not buying it.
Not at all.
At all.
Yeah, I'm not into it. I don't love it, but I let it slide.
So
At
what's
least
your
they
preference?
calling you grandma.
By the way, anything that first of all, then we're going to get into a fight. But it depends on how it's served.
How
up.
it's said.
You prefer sis?
I like sis, yeah. What the fuck? I can't be big sis? Why?
I get sis, I get big sis, I get auntie. It doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Because like I said, for me, the way I take it and the way they're saying is out of respect.
Yes.
Someone that
from
they
my
look up to.
By the way, I love it from my actual nieces and godchildren.
Right.
I love
Family
it.
only.
Because what are they? 5, 12, 6?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Up to 16, 17. Yeah, go ahead.
I got 2 more for y'all.
All right, come on, last 2.
A fan grabs your arm at the airport.
No.
She didn't finish the question,
No.
T.
Don't put your hands on me. Do not touch me.
Ho.
Do not fucking touch me.
Wait, was that the end of the question?
Well, they grab your arm for a selfie.
Don't touch me.
You're not getting the
Don't
selfie
touch
either.
me. You're not getting a selfie and you might get smacked. Don't fucking touch me. Reflexes. I'm just saying out of reflexes.
All right, my final one.
Checking that.
You might catch an elbow. You know what I mean? If you're not expecting anybody to grab you, that's reflexes.
provoking.
Grabbing by the elbow, and also, can I just add something?
Go ahead.
The poking.
Oh my God! Don't touch me.
I will kill you.
Don't touch
if you
me.
poke me.
Just don't
like,
touch
I
me.
I want to go into a rage.
Yeah, just please keep your hands to yourself. Just how about let's do that?
A poke from anybody, even my family. Like I don't like to be poked.
That's
it's so
aggressive.
horrible.
It's aggressive.
It's horrible.
It's aggressive.
And I have to go like this for like 10 minutes after because it's like it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Anyway, carry on. So checking again.
Yeah,
so much
that.
checking we do.
Yeah, well.
It's necessary. All right. A guy says, you don't look like yourself without makeup.
Fuck you.
Word.
Ho? Fuck you, ho!
Yeah, no, he has to get checked. Is that a thing? Baby, where did this question even come from?
Yeah.
Who did that? Did somebody say that to somebody?
Yes, they say it all the time.
What
We
do
don't
they
look
say?
the same.
You don't look the same without makeup?
What the fuck are you saying exactly?
That you a different person without makeup, maybe.
Oof.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying.
No. I know what you're saying.
Oof.
Just like, wow. Well, you ain't the same with your fucking hat on, bitch.
There it is.
Yeah, team! Shape that bitch! and the champion of Checking to Let It Slide, Taraji P. Henson. New movie. What's the date? Do we have it,
June
dude?
6 on Netflix. Straw
On
She
Netflix,
reaches
new
her
movie.
last straw, baby.
We love you, baby. Don't
Thank
reach.
you.
We don't want to hit Taraji's last straw in the streets because she will check you
Please.
clearly.
Maybe, I don't know. Depends on the day.
If you want to risk it, if you want to
Just
risk
don't
it,
touch me. Don't touch
do
me.
not, and don't poke her either. I love you, baby. Thank you
love
so
you
much for
more.
today. Congrats on
I'm
the
gonna
new
try
movie.
to go golf with you one time.
Will you? Wait, is this a comp? Don't play with me.
I'll do. I don't know if I'll last, but I'll
You
at least.
will
I'm up
last.
for driving the golf cart around.
Now I'm gonna take you around. I'm really good at
Okay.
taking people out for the first time.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Taraji P. Henson in the building, y'all.
Yeah.
Power 105.1.